Shada, check your microphone. No, there is no sound from Shahadat's microphone. No sound, Shahadat. Check it. Shahin Alam, are you well today? Shahin Alam, are you ready to speak?
Sir, I need some time, sir.
You need some time.
Later, sir.
You need some time. Abul Kashem, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Abul Kashem is ready. So we are going to start with Abul Kashem today first. Our topic, Bangabandhu, the father of the nation. Bangabandhu, the father of the nations, will come to the topic later. At first question, asking questions about the family life of Bangabandhu. Asking questions about the family life of Bangabandhu, his political life, jail life, and books written by him. Shahadat, now can you talk? No, Shahadat, we can't hear you. You may do one thing. You may leave the session and join again. Okay, leave the session and join again. Then it may work. And check it. Okay, Abul Kashem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to start. I am going to start with you.
Yes, sir.
My first question to you: what was the name of the father of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
The father of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is Sheikh Lutfur Rahman.
Sheikh Lutfur Rahman. Do you know the name of Bangabandhu's parental and maternal grandfather?
Yes, sir. The name of Bangabandhu's parental grandfather is Sheikh Abdul Hamid, and the maternal grandfather is Sheikh Abdul Majid.
Okay, good. What was the name of the mother of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
The mother of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is Shahira Khatun.
Okay. Well, what was Bangabandhu's wife's name?
Bangabandhu's wife's name is Sheikh Fazilun Nisa. Also, his nickname is Renu.
Renu. Okay. By what name did his parents call Bangabandhu?
His parents called Bangabandhu his Khoka.
Khoka. Well, when was Bangabandhu born?
Bangabandhu was born in 17 March 1920.
On 17 March 1920.
On 17 1920.
Well, what did his parents adoringly call him? It's gone, okay. From where did Bangabandhu pass matriculation?
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman passed matriculation from his
Matriculation from?
So sorry, sir, I didn't call.
Gopalganj. From Gopalganj. Where? Tell me, from Gopalganj. Gopalganj Missionary School. Gopalganj Missionary School.
Missionary School.
Gopalganj Missionary School.
Missionary School.
Okay. When was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected as the General Secretary of Islamia College Students Union?
Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman selected as the General Secretary of Islamia College in 1947, 45.
1945. Okay. When did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman get admitted at the University of Dhaka?
Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman got admitted in Dhaka University in 1947.
1947. Who found East Pakistan Muslim Students League? When?
Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman founded East Pakistan Muslim League. It on 4th January 1948.
Okay. Why and when did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman extend his support to a movement of the employees of the in Dhaka University of Dhaka?
Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman extended his support to a movement of the employees of Dhaka University uh, in third and fourth class employees in,
Okay.
in
When was Sheikh Mujibur
1948.
Rahman when was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected General Secretary of Awami Muslim League?
Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected General Secretary of Awami Muslim League in 1953.
1953. Do you know anything about the election of 1954?
Yeah, sir.
What do you know about it?
In 1954, the first election in the East Bengal were held on March 10, 1954. The United Front found 223 seats out of 237 Muslim reserved seats, and the Awami League alone obtained 143 seats. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman won the election from Faridpur, Gopalganj, Gopalganj parliamentary seats.
Okay.
And the United Front uh, formed in 4th December 1953.
Then finished.
That's all, sir. That's all.
Well, and now go to your topic. Say something about Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation and the architect of Bangladesh, is the best Bengali of all ages. He served as the first president of Bangladesh and later as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh from 17 April of 1971 until his brutal assassination by a group of misguided army personnel uh, 15 August 1975. His charismatic leadership, gallantry, and firmness has made him undisputed leader of the nation. He was uh, forcefully kept in the dark room of the jail for a long time of life, as he had firm determination to establish a free and sovereign nation. He was elected General Secretary of Awami Muslim League at its council meeting in 1953 and led the nation towards the political autonomy and the later to the liberation movement of Bangladesh. And he was elected president of the Awami League in 1966, 1 March 1966. And he also declared the independent of uh, declaration in 1971 and 26 March 1971. So we will, we the Bengalis will always remember him with humble respect. That's all.
Good. Presentation is good. You have to make it better, and you have to also improve eye contact again, because eye contact was here and there. It should be fixed to the examiner. So try to concentrate on improving eye contact. Good. Shahadat, now can you talk? No, I can't hear. Shahadat, you cannot be heard. No, microphone does not work.
হেডফোন খুলে দেখেন, হেডফোনটা খুলে তারপর চেষ্টা করেন।
No. Yes. No, you can't be heard. No, you can't be heard. Take 5 minutes and take anybody's help to fix it up. Well, now Shahin Alam. Shahin Alam, start your video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, when was the word Muslim excluded from the Awami Muslim League? Why was it done?
Sir, in in 1955, the word the Awami Muslim League adopted the word Muslim from the party to open the door for the all people regardless religion.
Okay. Well, yeah, in third council meeting, right? It was third council meeting.
Third council meeting.
Okay. And what did Bashani do when Muslim was excluded from the party's name?
Actually, sir, Maulana Bhashani, as far as I know, did not oppose this.
He did not oppose. He did not oppose?
Yes, sir.
No, he opposed. He opposed it and he resigned, raising voice against this. He resigned and he formed a new party. Maulana Bashani opposed it. Yes. Yes. In opposing it, he resigned the party.
Resigned the party in 1957, sir, after the
15?
conflict with
Yes, there was a conflict, but
politics.
Maulana Bashani rose voice against it. But he formed NAP in 1957, but he left the party in this controversy. Shahadat, can you talk now? Shahadat, try to talk. No? Okay. Carry along. When did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman join the provincial Awami League government? How long did he serve as the minister? Why did he resign?
In 1957.
Shahadat, try on, okay? We will hear you. Try on. Okay, try on and take help from anyone. Yes. Yeah.
Sir, in 1957, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman joined the provincial government of under Ataur Rahman Khan. He served 9 months of this post, and finally he resigned this post because he want to organize the party. That's why he resigned, sir.
Okay. Who was re-elected as the General Secretary of the Awami League in 1957?
In 1957, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman once again elected as General Secretary of Awami League.
Okay. And who was the president in 1957?
in 1957, uh, uh, Torkobagi sir, cannot
Yeah.
remember.
Okay.
Maulana,
Try to know this. Okay. Next. Who took over power as president of the country in 1958?
uh, Major General Iskandar Mirza took the power as the president of the country in 1958. Sir.
Okay. Well, have you heard anything about Shadin Bangla Biplobi Parishad, Revolutionary
Yes, sir.
Council for Independent Bangladesh?
Yes, sir. I know. After releasing from jail, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman formed a network named Shadhin Bangla Biplobi Porishod uh, by organizing the country uh, for uh, receiving independence. This time, the student leaders included this party in 1962, 63,
When
sir.
did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman become the president of the Awami League?
Uh, in 1966, Council Sheikh Mujibur Rahman became the president of Awami League.
1966. On which date?
Uh, Sorry, sir, I cannot
You
remember.
can't. Okay, try to
Recall.
recall next. When did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman present historic 6-point demand?
Sir, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 1966, on 5 February of 1996, presented his historic 6-point demand uh, at Lahore on the meeting of opposition party.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Agartala conspiracy case?
Yes, sir, I know. After presenting the 6-point demand and uh, publishing it, the government of Pakistan in 1968 on 3rd January formed a conspiracy case named Agartala conspiracy case. Also, it is known the state versus Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and others.
Okay. Well, do you know anything about the mass upsurge of 1969?
Yes, sir. I know about the mass upsurge of 1969, when the people express their demonstration against the government of the Pakistan and uh, demand to release Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman from jail. That time and create pressure to the government to release Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. For this reason, in the 22 on 22 February of 1996, Pakistan government uh, released Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
Well, what was the result of general election of 1970?
Sir, the general election of 1970 was held on 7 December in 1970. On this election, the Awami League on the majority, and on
Majority
17
means
December,
how many seats? How many seats
uh,
did Awami League got?
in the
Did Awami League get?
central Awami League got 160 seats, and on the provincial election, which was held on 17 December in 1917, the Awami League won uh, 288 seats from this election.
Okay. Now say something about Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
Thank you, sir. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nations and the great architect of our Bangladesh, is the is the greatest hero of all ages. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was born on 20th March, 17th March 1920 at at Tungipara of Gopalganj district. His father name was Sheikh Lutfur Rahman, and his mother name was Sheikh Shaira Khatun. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman started his schooling at the age of 7 in 1927 at Gopalganj Missionary School. He completed his matriculation from this school, and he got admitted in Kolkata Islamia College. In 1943, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected as a general secretary of Muslim Student League. In 1946, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected the general secretary of Islamia College Student Union. After completing his graduation from Kolkata Islamia College, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman get himself admitted at University of Dhaka in the Department of Law. On this time, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman formed the Student League on 4th January 1948, the first opposition student party in the East Pakistan. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was elected as a joint secretary of Awami Muslim League in 1949. He also elected as general secretary in 1953. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was elected the president of Awami League in 1966. In the same year, he presented historical 6-point on at Lahore. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman finally he on the 26th March 1971 declared the independence of Bangladesh, and he has a great contribution to our independence. For his great contribution, all the people of Bangladesh remind him with great respect in all times.
Okay. Well, good, better. Answered all the questions nicely and confidently as well. Good, it's quite well. Shahadat, now could you talk?
Thank you.
Shahadat, can you talk now? Shahadat, unmute yourself and try to talk. No, okay. Rana, could you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, okay, start your video. Okay, my first question to you, that is, do you know anything about the mass upsurge of 1969?
Yes, sir. The mass upsurge of 1969 is the reason for to demand for to demand for the get free of the leader of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and also স্বায়ত্ত শাসন
Autonomy.
for the autonomy of Bangladesh Bengali people. For this reason, student forum in 1969, 5th January, they promoted 11 point movement, and also for this 20 January, the student leader Shohid Asad was died.
Died, not
And
was died, died, Assad died, okay.
Asad died. It was called the Shohid Asad Day, 20 January. And the later 24th January, the student whose name is Motiur, who was a student of Nabakumar institution. He was died in 24th January.
He died, not was died. He died.
He died in 24th January, and this day was called Mass Upsurge Day. And the later part, the revolution of people gone to a revolution of people march for a movement, and then the mass upsurge happens. And for this
Okay.
22 February, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was get free from jail,
Got free.
and get free from jail. And 23rd February, he was given Bangabandhu, the title name from Tofail Ahmed, who was a Dakshu BP.
Okay. Well, now, what was the result of general election of 1970? What was the result of general election of 1970?
The general election of 1970 is national election was held 7th December in 1970, and the result of the national election is Aumi League. The result was Aumi League got 160 seat from 162 seat, and also they win seventh women seat, and the total addition is 167 seat from 169 in National Assembly, and the total seat was 300, and also 13th women seat. Then 313 seat, only got 167 seat in national election, and also 17 December in 1970 provincial election was held, and Aumi League got 288 seats from 300 seats, and also they win 10th women seat for the total addition of 298 seats from 310 seats in provincial election. The 12th November, that's all, sir.
Well, that means you told that in general election, Awami League got 160 seats. Yes.
Sorry, are you hearing now?
Yes, now I can hear you. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
now
thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we can hear. Rana, that means you told that Awami League got 160 seats out of
162 seats.
162. 162. Total seats were 169, right?
Yes, sir.
And for males, it was 162. I only got 160. So I only could not win 2 seats in general election 1970. And who owned these 2 seats? Can you tell us who owned these 2 seats? Who were the member of National Assembly from these 2 constituencies?
Yes, sir. These 2 seats, one of the 2 seats is Moimansingh 8. The Pakistan Democratic Party leader Nurul Amin was elected in this seat, Moimansingh 8.
Yeah.
And another seat is Chattogram 10, Rangamati.
Yeah.
Chakma Raja Tridib Rai was elected in this seat.
Chakma Raja Tridib Rai. Yes, nice, good. Well, okay. How many seats did Aum League beg in West Pakistan?
In 1970 provincial
in general election.
National election.
Yeah.
General election. No, Aumi League got no seat. Awami League have 8 candidates in West Pakistan, but they cannot win any seat.
They could not win any seats. Okay.
Could not win any
Well,
seat.
what was the election result of 1973?
1973, the first election of Bangladesh was held 7th March. In 1973, Awami League got 293 seats from 300 seats.
Okay. When and why was Bangabandhu awarded Julio Kuri Peace Prize?
Bangabandhu awarded Julio Kuri Peace Prize in
Bangabandhu was
23rd.
awarded. Bangabandhu was awarded.
Bangabandhu was awarded Julio Kuri Peace Prize in 23rd May 1973 for the recognition of world peace of his work.
When did Bangladesh receive membership of the United Nations?
After the 1971, Bangladesh tried to get a membership in the United Nations, but the China government has given veto the 2 times in 1972 and 1973. Then 1974, 17 September, Bangladesh got the membership of United Nations as a 136th member with Guyana and Guinea-Bissau. And then 25 September, Bangabandhu addressed his speech in Bangla. This is the first time Bangla speech in United Nations.
What do you know about 15 August 1975?
It was a mournful day for the people of Bangladesh.
Yes, tragic day. Mournful and tragic day. Yes, carry on.
Yes, sir. It was a mournful and tragic day. Tragic day of Bangladesh people. Some of military officers are killed. The full family of the leader of Bangabandhu, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and Bangabandhu and 16 members of his family died in 15 August 1975.
Okay. Now say something about Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation and the leader of Bangladesh and the best Bengalis in all of ages. He was born on 17 March in 1920, and his father name is Sheikh Lutfur Rahman and his mother name is Saira Khatun. His paternal father name is Sheikh Abdul Hamid and maternal father name is Sheikh Abdul Mojid. Bangabandhu passed SSC from Gopalganj Missionary High School in 1938, and then also he completed his another education is Kolkata Islamia College in 1946, and then 1947 he get admitted in Dhaka University Law Department, and then he joined. Then he started a new student league on 4th January in 1948, which name was East Pakistan Student League. And in the 1949, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Maulana Bhashani, Shamsul Haq, and Hossein Shoaib Sohrawardi was formed the Awami League. And Bangabandhu at this time was elected joint secretary. And then 1953, the third council of Awami League in Mymensingh, Bangabandhu was elected secretary of the party. And then 1955, in the council of Mymensingh, Bangabandhu repealed the Muslim word from Awami League, and then it turns to a name of Awami League, Bangladesh Awami League, Purbo Pakistan Awami League. and
East
19
Pakistan, yeah, okay.
East Pakistan Awami League. And also 1956, 1954 in the election of Jukto Front, Bangabandhu was elected the parliament, Bangabandhu was elected Minister of Agriculture, Forest and Cooperative Ministry. He performs Agricultural, Forest and Cooperative Ministry. And 1956, the government of Ataur Rahman Khan, Bangabandhu was elected industry, labor, protest corruption and village aid ministry in 1956. And then in 1961 he created Shadhin Bangla Biplobi Porishad for the martial law of Ayub Khan. And then Bangabandhu in 1966, 5th March, in the opposition party conference in Lahore, which name is Nikhil Pakistan Jatiyo Sammelan. He gave the 6-point movement, and the officially it exposed the 23rd March in 1966 in the journalist from 1966 23rd March for the to the journalist, to the journal of the Pakistan. And the 1960 for the 6-point movement 1968, he was also he was given Agartala conspiracy mamla in 1968, and then the Bangabandhu 23rd February 1969, he get free from jail, and he makes a undisputed leader of this East Bengal side. And 1970 he owned the absolute majority in East Pakistan. And 1971 he declared the historical 7th March speech, and also 25 March 1971 he declared our independence. And then we got achieved our victory. And 1975, and then he in 12 January in 1972 he was a prime minister of Bangladesh. And also 1975 25th January he was the president of Bangladesh government. And 1975 15 August he died.
Okay, good, nice presentation. Everything was okay, good. You have added a lot of information, thank you. Now Shahadat, could you hear me?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Shahadat, you have to say something about Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman first.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation and the architect of Bangladesh, is the best Bengalis of all ages. He was born in 17 March in 1920. His father's name is Janab Sheikh Lutfur Rahman, and mother's name is Saira Khatun. He was born in Gopalganj, Gimadanga village, and he is schooling at his age 7 at Gimadanga Gopt Primary. Then he passed his matriculation in missionary school in Gopalganj. Then he got admitted in Islamia College, and he passed his graduation in 1946, and he 1947, sir. 1947, he passed her, and he got admitted in Dhaka University in a law department the same year. In 4th January 1948, he was found East Bengal Muslim Chhatra League.
He founded.
In
He founded.
Student Muslim League. Student League, sir.
Yes.
Muslim
Yes.
Student League.
Yeah.
In 1949, he was the founding joint secretary of East Awami Muslim League. And in 1953, he was elected as General Secretary of the Awami Muslim League. And in
General Secretary.
1955,
Okay, next. Yes, carry on.
in 1955, he was dropped by Muslim for all open the door.
In a council meeting, the word Muslim was excluded from the party, from Awami Muslim League, and new name came in the name of East Pakistan Awami League.
East Pakistan Awami League, and he re-elected as General Secretary of this party. And in 1954, he joined Jukto Front, and he elected a minister.
Elected, not minister, on the election, and on the election.
And on the election, and in 1956, he joined the Atar Rahman. He joined the provincial government headed by Atar Rahman, and he took responsible for a minister and minister, but he resigned after 9th month for made his organization. And in 1956, in 1962, he went to Lahore with Hossein Sohail Sohrawardy and joined NLD, National Democratic League. And in February 5, in 1966, he declared 6 points. These are known Charter of Bengali freedom. And he was in 1968 a case filed up against Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and 34 others, who is known as Agartala Conspiracy Mamla. And in 1969, he get from jail, and 22 January. And
thank you, Shahadat. You told, okay, in 1957, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was elected as the General Secretary of Awami League, right?
Yes, sir.
And who was the president of Awami League in who was elected as the president of Awami League in 1955? Or say 1957? Who was elected as the president of Awami League in 1957?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, Rana, could you help him?
Sir, please say it again.
Who was the president of Awami League? Who was elected as the president of Awami League in 1957?
Maulana Abdul Rashid Torko Bagish.
Yes, Maulana Abdul Rashid Tarkobagish. Good.
Because
Abdul Rashid.
Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani and Sir Hossein Shoid Sohrawardi did not get agree, and Maulana Bhashani was established a new party, which name is NAP. For this reason, Maulana Abdul Rashid Tarkobagish was elected the president of Awami League in 1957.
Okay. Did Hossein Shoaib Sohrawardi work in important position of Awami League? What was the post of Hossein Shoaib Sohrawardi in Awami League? Rana.
No, sir. Hossein Shoaib Sohrawardi has no post in Awami League, but in the establishing moment in 1949, he chose the name of this Awami League from the Pir Manki Sharif team in West Pakistan, which name was Awami League. Then Hossein Shoaib Sohrawardi choose this name. In every time he has no post, but Bangabandhu said in unfinished memoirs in his autobiography, he said Sohrawardi was a leader of Awami League, and then Sohrawardi. That's all, sir.
Yes, sir. Good. Okay, Shadab. What was the name of Bangabandhu's father?
Sir, Bangabandhu's father's name was Sheikh Lutfur Rahman.
Okay. Do you know his grandfather's name?
Yes, sir. His grandfather's name is Sheikh Abdul Hamid.
Yeah, okay. His grandfather's name is Sheikh Abdul Hamid. Okay. Well, when did Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman pass matriculation?
Bangabandhu, the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was passed matriculation in 1941 in missionary school. Hello?
Actually, he passed in matriculation in 1942.
Thank you.
In 1941, I did not pass in subject Bengali because of his fever.
Well, okay. Shahadat. When was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected councillor of All India Muslim League from Bengal?
In 1943, he was elected All India Muslim League Councillor from Bengal.
When did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman get admitted at the University of Dhaka and in which discipline?
In 1947, he get admitted himself in Dhaka University in law department.
In law department. Okay. Who founded Chhatra League and when?
4th January in 1948, the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was found.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur founded, not was found.
Was
Founded Chhatra League.
founded Chhatra League.
Okay. Well, why and when did Sheikh Mujibur Rahman extend his support to a movement of the employees of the University of Dhaka?
Because the fourth employees of University of Dhaka to their job security.
Fourth class employees, third and fourth class employees.
Sorry, sir.
Third and fourth class employees.
Third and fourth class employee of University of Dhaka, their job security, for their job security.
There was
He supported
agitation, yes, and he supported it. Okay. When was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman elected General Secretary of the Awami League?
He was elected General Secretary of Awami League in 1953.
53. Well, when was the word Muslim excluded from Awami Muslim League? Why was it done?
In 1955, 22 during the 22 to 25 October, they are counseling, parties counseling, and here decision there was dropped Muslim word because open the door of the party of all, regardless religion.
Okay, nice. Have you read any book written by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Yes, sir. I have read অসমাপ্ত আত্মজীবনী.
And only one book?
No, sir. And কারাগারের রোজ নামসা, নয়া চীন ভ্রমণ.
Well, have you read the book named Unfinished Autobiography written by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Yes, sir.
Which part of this book charmed you most?
This part when the partition of India, then Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman said that Kolkata was built by Bengali provincial, but we left this city as a Islam, sir. That's same as Islam.
Well, okay. Why should we read books written by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
We should read the book which is written by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman for details knowing for the past politics and past politics of and the which are the what are the
Okay, thank you. Good, better. Then quite better than other days, and confidence level has increased. Good. And when your Viva will be held?
sorry, sir.
When will your Viva be held?
Sir, 1st March.
1st March. Okay. Continue study this way. Now we will go for interactive speaking. Rana will be the speaker, and you all will ask him questions. He will answer. Rana will be the speaker. Rana, start your video on, and the guys will ask you questions. Out of the questions that are included here, you may ask any questions about Bangabandhu, about his life, his books, etc. Rana, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Now start asking questions. Shahin Alam, then Abul
Sir,
Shahadat.
do you read the book of Bangabandhu, The Unfinished Memoirs, Mr. Diganto Rana bhai?
Yes,
While asking questions,
I
keep your
read
video on.
this book.
Now keep everybody keeps video on. Everyone keeps video on now. Yeah.
Which part of this book charmed you most?
The part of 1954 election, Jukta Front election, I feel charmed most
I feel it.
because this is the upsurge of the new leader, such as Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. His age was 34 years, and he beat the Muslim League heavyweight Prathi Wahidud Jaman in Gopalganj, 136. Gopalganj 8, most probably Gopalganj 8 seat. He beat Wahidud Jaman 10,000 vote, and I charmed I feel charmed most because the Bangabandhu said the local people uh, local people help him to give 5,000 taka and also give some help to him to win this election and also beat the Muslim League candidates.
Next
Uh,
question.
do you know about the nucleus?
Yes, nucleus in 1961 স্বাধীন বাংলা বিপ্লবী পরিষদ বঙ্গবন্ধু started স্বাধীন বাংলা বিপ্লবী পরিষদ and then he also uh, started a organization which name was Nucleus in 1962, and this when the martial law was running, the Nucleus for Nucleus tried to make a movement uh, to uh, uh, to remove the Ayub Khan martial law and also get freedom for our country.
Who are the member of this nucleus?
Sir, please say to again.
Who are the member of nucleus? Actually,
Who are the member of Nucleus?
nucleus, yes. Do you know the name of the member of nucleus, which is found by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Member's name.
Member's name.
I
yeah.
have some network problem and I could not hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Can I repeat?
No, member's name of Nucleus team. You wanted to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, I cannot recall this time the members of the Nucleus.
Can
Member.
I share with you?
Yes, of course.
Actually, the member was Shirazul Islam Khan, Marshal Ayub, Tufail Ahmed,
Yes.
Fazlul Muni. They are the member of this nucleus.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, well, do you have any question to Rana? Do you have any other question to Rana? Anyone, any question?
How
I am
many
Bangabandhu Sheikh
sisters?
Mujibur Rahman, name of Bangladesh.
I could not hear you. Please repeat.
Question again.
How many sisters and
Please say.
brothers of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Okay.
Mention please his name.
How many sisters and brothers Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman had?
Sir, Bangabandhu had one brother, Sheikh Abu Nasser, and sister. I could not recall the name. Please help me.
Four sister.
Four sisters. What was the position of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman?
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur position in third.
Third. Okay. Any other question? Any other question?
How many days Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was in jail?
How many days?
How many days?
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was in jail in total?
4,682 days.
How many days again?
14 years.
14 years
Yes, sir.
in total. Okay, yes. Okay. Good. This is the end of our today's session, and you all have spoken well. This is good. A lot of information was in this day, and you have read a lot of things, and you have to go through a lot of things as well. and these will help you a lot in BCS Viva, because questions, examiners must ask you questions from this part. This is very important part, very, very important part. And I think we have covered very important part today,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have one question to
Yes.
you.
What's your question?
Sir, sometimes I feel some word shortage. I know the matter, but I cannot express the matter in English. What can I do for this?
In English, because we do not speak English always that time. That's why this type of uh, problem comes to us, and we have to face this type of problem. Almost all of the students have to face this. That time we'll try to do one thing. We'll try to find out the synonyms, or what that gives close meaning to that one. Okay, it will happen. You must or you will surely go through this type of problems. Don't worry, because your Viva, entire Viva will not be in English. Some portion of Viva may be in English. And sometimes some examiners, examiners may ask you questions in English. If they ask you a question, you will answer in English. But most of the Viva, most of the questions will be in Bengali, because some questions may be in English. So you shouldn't be worried. Just keep trying this way, and it will help you a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Tariq's Viva was held yesterday. He was supposed to join today. We wanted to share his idea, but he is absent today. Uh, anyway, we hope he will join another day, and we will hear what type of questions he was asked. Okay, this is the end of our today's session.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.